What's up? Yo, happy Saturday morning live season 6, episode 2. Hi, yeah. Today is throwing me off. Thank you for the heads up on that, dang it, Wes. Uh, Today is throwing me off because we have both the cleaners and the cleaners and the shoe shop open on Saturdays for the first time ever. They both decided to do it at once. And my morning ritual involves blaring the shit out of my music because we can't have a good start to a morning without some tay-tay. And just having the whole strip to myself except for road parkers, and they usually go across the street, and I don't care about that. Let's say park on our spot. So now we've got them open from 9 to 1 and them open from 9 to 2-ish. So I don't get to do anything fun-wise anymore. But we all have our suns out. Piss even more people off. But anyway, just thought I'd point that out. We're weird today. It's very it's very weird. I hadn't checked on any all my administrative. Okay, that's weird. All my administrative tasks seem to be working correctly. All right, so let's go ahead and get assembled. Everything seems to be working. And then one thing I'd like to point out here is I have a paper cup now. I happen to run out of plastic cups. With the clear plastic cups, I like the clear plastic cups because I use sweetened condensed milk. As I've noticed, I just pour half and half, two different flavors, and I stir up the sweetened condensed milk, which is in our freezer. Our freezer's coming back to life, y'all. So a long time ago, shit, let's get assembled. Lock force assemble! Yeah, you didn't see that. Where was I? Something about the color. You can see where it's stuck on the side on the clear cups. And here you can't. So as you're mixing it, you may be just swirling the little blob around. Oh, my freezer started working again. So the refrigerator went out, so we put everything in. Well, it didn't go out. It was like very, very not cold. It was like a 30-year-old refrigerator. We have no desire to change it. Refrigerators are expensive. And the freezer turned into the refrigerator because it wasn't freezing stuff anymore, which is no big deal because we don't really keep frozen goods up here. So we cut it all the way up. Where is it? Oh, front camera split. There it is. Is it working? Is it working? Puppy off in the distance over there. So I just noticed last week that some of my stuff was starting to freeze, like half and half, and stuff that's normally refrigerated. True, it was a little cold, but it wasn't freezing. So I've been gradually lowering the temperature down on the freezer until it's at the lowest or warmest setting, and stuff's still freezing. So it's coming back to life, y'all. It's amazing. weird too. Super weird. There's the cleaners guy out there wandering around in circles. I was like, bro, you know you're not going to get any. I told him, I was like, we do get what? Y'all sit here and watch cars go in and out too. We get like 5 people on average just between our 11 to 1 broadcast pull in and try to go to the cleaners or the shoe shop. And it's going to be funny is because they're going to be up here today and one person's come in for him. They're going to be like, nobody's here. And we're wasting our time. We're not doing this anymore. Guaranteed. I think it's going to last maybe a month over here with the shoes and maybe a month, maybe a few months with the cleaners. We'll see. See, we don't know. The red guy is okay. Was this Silent Bob? Is this his name? Silent Bob. We hadn't fixed Silent Bob yet. I don't even know if jbot's around. I know the colors we left from last year, but so yeah, with them open, the van's way the F down there now. Right in front of the sushi place. Right in front of the pole. I parked right in front of the pole where our 15-minute line starts. 15-minute from where I'm parked, which is a couple of spots further up, all the way to the end. However, it makes it kind of difficult to unload when I bring in the stuff that you saw up front on that front camera there, the stuff over here in the corner. Bringing in all that stuff up there on last name table, first name Carson. No, last name table, first name Clark. Wobbles. I have the stickers for that. I still haven't gotten around to stickering it yet. And it's full today, so we're going to go up there and finish what I was doing before it turned into 11 o'clock. Well, technically, I have to start this at like 10 o'clock, so before it turned into 10 o'clock. And I am in a great mood today. I hope everybody else is having a fantastic New Year so far. It's, you know, is what it is so far. Busy as heck. Starting off good. Starting off good. We have a what can we do? We just have Simplex video out for changing a hand. I've got the old one. We can see what's going on with that. Well, okay, zoom zoom. And it's back. Clean windows. Yeah. That was one thing I did the other day. So it has been busy. Excuse me. It has been a little bit busy. Oh, guess some discuss. Hold on. Yeah, got some screw shit we got to do too. Don't you just love the screw shit? I know. I don't have the mobile mic yet. I'll deal with that in a second. Ah, oh, ooh. So we have three distinct things that we're working on today, right? Number one, we're gonna clean off that wobbles. Number two, we have to help Jason figure out if I would stop for a second and read the comments, which I'm gonna do in a minute. And I'm gonna say hi to everybody. Hi everybody. We have to this is my irritation right now. This whole edge by the door which involves stainless steel things. Uh, as of one of my New Year's, I didn't even make New Year's resolutions. We didn't even make New Year's resolutions. One of those is to straighten that effing area up. It's always been just bare pegboard, and it just kind of was pegboard that was there. We can probably turn this around to see what I'm talking about. That is what we are talking about. If you could zoom in on it, like right that whole section of key. So it's kind of been an irritation for me. And if we go around to the edge of it and look, it is bowing considerably backward, which is okay with the keys because that keeps them kind of, on the hook. They don't fall forward. But I'm not happy with it. I've never been happy with it. It was just one of those situations where I never got around. That was one of those things I've never got. There's like 4 areas of the shop, that being one of them, that has just become a catch-all. And it's got, the common keys. It's got D&D keys. It's got Rust ones, stuff like that, where I don't necessarily need to buy like 250 packs. But I do need to have a good 40 to 50 on the rack with another one in the back. And for that task, I was meandering around my local Home Depot store the other day and I saw this. There's a plastic version and a metal version. Now we know how Jason buys plastic things and then realizes that it was stupid to do that. I could have bought a metal and a plastic, but the metal doesn't have these neato standoffs. This is just going to be a temporary. So what we have to do, what Jason has to do, is that first off. The second thing Jason has to do is rip off this back piece. And I like how it already has the standoff. I don't know if any of you have ever tried this. I just put a couple of petticoats on. They're shitty. It's a shitty solution, I guess, compared to real pegboard, but it is awfully convenient if you don't want to have to cut. I'm not a great straight line cutter. I don't have a sliding saw to lay a piece of pegboard on and do it. In fact, I still have that big ass piece right there. And instead of spending $10 on this, I could have literally come over here and just cut out several of these pieces. However, I was like, you know what? Let's give this son of a bitch a try. I don't know if post in the comments if you've ever tried it. Homeboy, if you keep walking back and forth by here, I'm gonna start to have an issue with you. So let me take some of my Mississippi Cold Drip. Today's flavor, as always, is Mississippi Turtle. No turtles harmed in the making of that. And salted caramel. Pretty damn tasty. Even though I can't see how much the stuff is still in the bottom of it. I'm gonna go back over the comments before we lose it. Hey Rune, I know you were here. Who in the house? Take it away from the house. What's up? Dane Red, AG, Outlaw, Winter Lock, Chevy D, Retired Bitch Boy, Anthony Gumby, Stevens Eyes Night Owl. What's up in the house? Joseph Stein. We are not cold today, by the way. The weather forecast for today is a moderate, somewhat moderate 40 to 50 degree weather. With the sun out, it kind of feels like 55-ish, 60, but it is a little chilly, as evidenced by homeboy out here with a hat on. It is absolutely true. I went and dug out my Gumby hat the other day. Uh, and Kim was like, "It's not cold enough for that." I was like, "But I'd be really warm." She goes, "It's not. It will be cold enough for that. We're getting it. Y'all are sending your shit our way, but right now we're okay." Uh, Thanks, y'all. Appreciate that. You just wait. We have some hurricanes for y'all next season. That's mean. I don't wish that on anybody. Like for sure, we are. Yes, it's coming up time. For me to. We're going to be heavily involved doing that in the next few days as well, on top of every literally other video that I've got going on. It's kind of getting insane. And then the other day, dang it, Wes was like, "You know what? I've got another music." I was like, "Don't tell me about it right now, damn it. I don't want to know. Keep that shit to yourself because I'm too up to here in projects." Doused, what's up? Dana Reed, 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Kurt O, G K Man, what's up? Miko, Kevin K, what's going on? Robert Patton, Pirate M, what's up? Pocket Women, Newhouse, good morning to you. James Randolph, what's up? Warren Steele, your notification was 901. Negative, it's 39 degrees, negative 39 degrees. Feels like negative 50, negative 58. I mean, that's a little cold. HKS, what's up? I still got your magnet on my fridge. I saw that this morning. I was like, I still got HKS's magnet back there. Daryl Bennett, good morning to you. Iceman, what's up? Frozen Southwest Michigan. Only -8 here. You know, we're not. That's why some people stay in the South. I'm okay with cold up to a certain amount, and I've just gotten used to the heat. Like, and some people die and like, well, literally die, but not literally die, but it's rough in the heat for them. And here it's just like, oh, well, this is bad. But there was that one time. Your chat's being strange. I couldn't figure out how to get rid of that heart thing. Y'all were having some issues with the little heart. In fact, I'm going to poke it a few times. One poke it. 100. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then some laughies because ha 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 ha. And then I'm gonna be like, no, no, no. I don't know how to fix it. What's up, Blob Picnic Squire? FTRV Danny, what's up? We're just gonna say Denny. I'm sorry, not Danny. My contacts are in current prescription. I don't know why it says Denny. I'm just gonna call you Denny. What's up, Denny? Happy New Year. Yeah, where's the van? Yeah, way down there. Chris Donovan, what's up, Access? What's going on? Pete Woodfine. Okay, J-Bot color changing was still around. Power Dan, thanks for the sticker package. Got it on the 9th. Yeah, I just got one from who sent me one? Oh, Zach. I just got his the other day. And then we're starting to get a few trickling in from one of them from the US. It's like, thanks for getting that right out, idiot. Yeah. Well, I'm glad it put a smile on your face. We like doing that. So what do we have for mounting hardware for this guy? The only problem is I don't have anywhere to mount it because I don't necessarily have anywhere that immediately comes to mind to put this thing while I transfer keys over. I don't think I'm gonna need plastic bins or plastic things. So yeah, we're gonna brainstorm, people. Got to be somewhere up here. I was thinking about building just another freestyle thing for it. That's probably what I'm gonna have to do is just do a freestyle, and then maybe just put it behind Yoda there. I don't know. At least people won't be bitching at me about the shoe shop being closed. What's up, Warren? Jay, what's up? It's supposed to get cold as balls come like Monday or Tuesday. No disassemble number 5. It's not working again. It's just room temperature freezing. Let me turn this fan off. A little cold. A little cold. Police. What were you yelling at the police for? I missed all that. What's up, Briarberry? Zach. That's, yes, -2 in Colorado City. Like, been organizing all week. I've tried to a little bit in the mornings, but I always get waylaid with stuff, people bringing stuff in. Oh, uh-oh, you are not able to join in for a little while. Peter Fox, oh, we're gonna miss you, Peter Fox, here on the channel, on the lives anyway. But good luck with the robotics team. It's the robotics dance team, right? We all know that's what it is. You keep claiming it's the robotics team, but it's the robotics dance. So Peter over there teaching a whole class of people how to do the robot dance, which I don't even know how to do. That's what we know you're doing, and that's perfectly fine. Go next to the cleaners, get wire hangers for the mounting hardware. No, lady, don't do it. Find somewhere else. Yep, keep on circling. Oh no, we don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. I guess we'll go on down the road. Hold on. Let me finish these comments. We get caught up. Justin T. Did I say hey to you? I didn't say hey to you. Nick's Lock, what's up? Literally Google and it will give you a simple step. Well, that sounds too freaking complicated. I have to bitch about it for 3 to 4 weeks. I don't know if I want to remove the heart in the chat. Is it? Hold on. Hold on. We have an excuse to do a poll. Start a poll. Remove the chat and remove the chat. Just get rid of the chat. Remove the heart. That means y'all can't like spam me with hearts. Where y'all better be 15 minutes in the chat. Here comes a poll. Yes or no? Just yes or no? Yeah, let's go yes or no. Remove the heart in the chat. Start poll. Boom. Remove the hot in the chat. Oh, look, yes, immediately. Okay. Oh, okay, we got to know. We got to know. We got to yes. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on that for a minute. I'll figure it out. I just hadn't. That's like, that's no offense to you who really hate the chart. Yeah, we're going to hit the 100. I wasn't doing that, but I'm going to throw in some awesome emojis. If it's going to be going away, we won't be able to do that anymore. I don't really think that does anything, but just has a visual clue. See, it doesn't bother me because I'm reading this chat, but if I open up, why did my camera get all funky? If I open up YouTube over here, I get it. I get it. The last comment, it covers up the last word. That needs to be addressed by YouTube. I will give. Wait, Susan retired, didn't she? Or is she still around? I'll call Susan and let her know that needs to be fixed ASAP. Where's my video? There we are. No, where in the hell is my video? Am I not live right now? Is this all an illusion? It's not. Okay, there it is. Damn. Yeah, okay, so, I see it. It's like Wood Spirit, Locksmith with something heart. Well, I don't know what that means, but I think it's cool. But literally, it's not that bad if you think about this. If we get a healthy discussion here, it will scroll fast enough that you can read it. That's the problem. Y'all aren't talking enough. We need more discussion, and it wouldn't be a problem because by the time you looked over at it and you were like, oh, then it would bounce up, and it bounces up one line, and you're good. Come on now. Come on now. Think about it. Take back your vote. I don't know if you can take back the vote, but take back the vote. Think about it that way. That's all we need. Get a couple more 100,000 subscribers, a couple more thousand subscribers, and some more people on chat, and it may go fast enough so it's not that big of a deal. It's not like the secret to the life, the universe, and everything is underneath that heart for an extended period of time. Y'all do get a little chatty. I see it eventually, maybe not immediately, but all right, where are we? When you push it, it shows you are not alive in a robot. It's a good thing. Exactly. It gets somebody. I'm loving it. I'm loving it here. Let me throw in a few more. 100. Heck and yes. We don't like no robots around here. What are we trying to do? We're trying to support the heart thing. The heart landscape vote. There you go. Just turn it. Just there. Turn it over and solved the problem. Yeah, we should be at like 15K sometime around next month. Somewhere probably mid-February or something. Still see the check because I'm using another device. All right, did we all get voted on it? I'm scared to see the results. I see yes 60%, so that's good. I can't see yes. I can't see the no, which I would assume would be 40%. So yeah, no, yes means get rid of it. Is that what the question was? Shoot. Just turn that fan on and point it north. That's a good idea. That's the answer to solving the hurricane dilemma is to point our fans south so we can all just turn our fans around and point it north. That's the answer. You get pegboard pusherboard to put out. This already got the holes punched out. I think it'd be hard to do without the holes punched out. The team you work with is Robot Right out of Sheboygan Falls. Yeah, the robot dance team. That's what I was talking about. Now that he's gone. Have fun with your robot dance team. If we get a snowbank, everyone's dead. Yeah, Tucson, and yeah, we're right there. Even more so than Tucson. Uh, if we got a snowbank, that would be like the city would be shut down for minimum 2 weeks. What was that? A year or 2 years ago, we were down for like almost a solid week because of it, and that was only like this much. It just hung around forever. Go get the coat hangers for the mounting hardware. I don't know if you're referring to that tweet that I did the other day where I showed that I've literally. It's funny. It makes you feel old as F, you know. And I'm old, but I'm not old as F yet. I feel like I'm old as F, but yeah, I've had a coat hanger where we clip the bottom and paper towel holder. It's a perfect paper towel holder. That's why it's been here for literally I've since I've been here and before that. I don't know how long it was here before that. So we're gonna moderately say 26. We're gonna easily say like 28 to 30 years because when I started here, it was just a right there. You don't need a stupid ass swivel hook. Just get a wire coat hanger, cut the little middle section out so that you stretch it and put it in a paper towel, bend it, swivel. Okay. Well, let's do a fancier one. Plastic. You bend it and put it on what you want. That's all you do. Y'all please remind me. Uh, Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me mute this so everybody else's doesn't go off. No, I'm not gonna do that. Hey Alexa, set a reminder for 12:45 to blow out the candle.
I'll remind you at 12:45 p.m.
And hopefully.
I can give you notifications on new movies being released.
No, no. Okay, I hope everybody's Alexa reminds us.
What's the reminder for?
Shut up. We're just gonna put that right there. So it'll be right in sight. And actually that little tea light's already half burnt, so it should go out on its own. What happened? What? What was that? Just did what? All right, we're gonna end this poll. And the poll results are thanks for the super chat. Sure. Remove the heart in the chat. Yes, 60%. No, 39%. How the F did that happen? We're going to copy paste that into this. Oh, damn. Yo, okay. I shouldn't even try to bother mine. I'm sorry I tried moderating over you. That was stupid of me. 46 votes, 6% yes from it. Fine, I'll Google it and we're gonna lose the heart chat. You know what? Why is there not a sad face? Here, how about this? Spam the crap out of them while they're still around because apparently 60% of y'all feel like it's too troublesome. So I'm sad. I think I should have extolled the virtues of it and the advantages of it before we put it up there. When you set up the stream, just uncheck the live reactions options. I don't think I can edit it midstream though. Fine. There. Are you freaking happy now? Those of you who are in the, what was it, 39? No, I don't want Dell. Come on, stop it. dude. Those of you 39%. We tried. I didn't even vote on the poll, but that still wouldn't sway the decision. Farewell, hearts. We'll miss you. I'm just gonna make I can make some kind of like stream that makes them just pop up irritatingly somehow. You asked for it. We may have lost that, but we're gonna make jbot figure out an alternative one day. Let me get mic'd up real quick. We gotta go up front and see what Jason's got on last name table, first name Clark. So let me get strapped up here. I don't really have a whole lot of time to actually build said stand here on the stream. I mean, I do. We could. But I don't really know if I want to saw wood and do all that crap. Let me think about this. There's plenty of room. Oh, I even like how it has a little center support here. Thank you, Dana. We got a deep freezer the other day, and the most exciting thing that came in it was a piece of MDF that was in pristine condition. Uh, it was probably like half-inch MDF. I don't know if it comes exactly half-inch, but it was about yay thick on top of it. And I was like, "Ooh, free piece of wood," and that's something I need right now. Let me run to the back real quick. I'm gonna let you entertain yourselves by here, about just go out front. Go out, guard the front. Make sure nothing happens, okay? And I'll be right back. Make sure I didn't catch up again. And thanks again, Warren, for the super chat. Appreciate that. As always, appreciate that. I just got to go find if I have a backer for this. And then we got to figure out how to stand it up. Was there that's dang it, Wes. Just rude. Rude. Thank you for all the emoticons. There is a way for I've been trying to get jbot to come back, but he's having a little issues right now still, and it's one of those things where better safe than sorry. I could have fully just done the try it button. There's like this button that says try it, and we did that one time before, and it was a unmitigated disaster. So I figured, especially with 2.0, I figured we better not do anything. The Astro's down the street. It's further down because Cleaners is open and they're parking. They're parking now. It's way down there. You see the back of the silver car right there? It's in the next spot beside it. I don't like it that far away, but I can still see it on my other camera. So if I go over to my other camera, I can see my van. I just can't see the far side of it, so I'm not overly thrilled about it, but I see the little van down there. Yeah, what was I doing? I was going to Watch this lady and make sure she's not going to disappear on us. No, I don't think so. But, oh, guess it really doesn't matter. Where are you going to run? See, there's just to prove to y'all, it's down there, way down there. Actually, I got a better view of it. Not that great of a view, but if I turn the camera a little bit, yeah. I have it turned to get this edge over here so that I can see events happening in this edge. So, yeah, between the multiple cameras I have up there, I can still see it a little bit. In fact, I'm gonna do this. We need to get the mobile comments, don't we? So let's go ahead and pull that back up. And the mobile microphone on. We will go up front and deal with the stuff that we see right there. Yep. Y'all want a screw? I did turn off the heart by popular demand. Some 60% is right there on the border. I feel like I needed to get some robots or something in here to help with that. Your OCD would drive me nuts. I have to have my van inside. It even stays locked in the front yard of the country. Yeah, I mean, normally it's up here, and I could have easily just go ahead and sacrifice my one spot. And it's a bit more of a pain in the ass to unload when I'm having to load and unload because I do a lot of moving stuff. You see the crap on the table, that's literally all out of my van. Oh, we do have a light bulb that we got to put up back here too. Several things going on. Let's get to it. Let me take one more sip of my cold drip and we'll go up front. Let's get this mobile mic on. So, do where'd there it is. That's where that thing went. And we got both mics on right now and turning off the other mic. So we are fully on the mobile mic right now. Adjust your headphones accordingly. I'm going to go ahead and talk in a little bit louder voice so that you do not have any earball issues. So, yeah, this way we can go up front. Mic is good. Thank you for the sound check. Hold on. I've got a gap in my chat here. Got a gap. Doop, doop. Up the street, sit on the blacktop. I've been very fortunate actually lately. Uh, I have not had to. I think whatever's going on is kind of sealing itself, not just because of the chillier weather, but over the past month, I've noticed that I'm being able to go longer between doing that with the power steering fluid. Knock on wood, but the old gal's doing pretty good with that. Double dog dare me to get the hangers. What are y'all talking about, the hangers? I was talking about a paper towel hanger, but every time an advert pops up, the chat freezes. You can still definitely spam the chat with hearts. Y'all, I've got private whiteboards that are not public to accept privy parties who are involved with certain things like that. Uh, and I do that at the beginning of the year, of every year. I'll kind of whiteboard the ideas that I've been thinking about that I've never gotten around to for videos. Uh, and I was in discussions with somebody last week that you may see the results of in a way in a little while. But yes, we have decided, and with this lubricant, if you saw the Protexol video, I've decided that lube off is going to be revisited, but we're going to introduce some new because we have new ones, and I'm going to go ahead and get some of those that were recommended to me, and the other ones we're going to do some exterior exposure. In fact, while I'm working on that simultaneously, I'm going to go ahead and pull those down out of their sealed environment and expose them to the outside world, which is a great time to do it, freezing weather. So we're going to take all those here, probably take them home today, honestly, set something up outside, and we're just going to throw these cylinders all to see what happens with no other modifications. And then we're going to lead off into a lube off new gen because there are a lot of lubricants out there that I didn't even cover. There's so many, and there's a whole line of, we could do a whole line of the WD-40 because what do they have, like 53 flavors right now? I don't want to do that by any means. We can see how many 5-gallon containers of WD-40 it takes to fill up a swimming pool. There's any number of things that we could do with lube off, so I feel like we're never going to be done with that, especially since it takes so long between times. All right, what screen am I on? We can get rid of this face cam and just go to work, right? Yep, that's what we're going to do. So, all right, what do we got up there? We have we have stuff that we got to do up here. Let me catch last minute check up on these comments. Yeah, Nix, I saw it. You're overseas, right? I've never heard of that. I want to say just off the top of my head that you're on the other side of the ocean, getting stuff. So those of you in Canada, the most of the lube is going to have to be American based because aside from certain products that are already okay, I guess with WD-40 maybe worldwide, but a lot of these companies don't want to spend the money with the import fees, the hassle. Trust me, we've done a shitload of shipping international over the years, and it is one of the biggest hassles to deal with. And then when you add a chemical or a pressurized container into the mix, there's just there's no way. So I hate it, but all these lubricants are really US based. I don't want to necessarily invest heavily investing in stuff like Avis. I know it's sold here, but it's also like limited quantity. There's a whole lot of lubricants out there, more than what we've done. We did 20 different ones. It's you got to figure out what to do, what would be the more easy ones. Sure, I could do like German lubricants and have them shipped over here, but it's not going to do the American public any good. So do your own. Post a link. I'll redo it if you don't report me or whatever. I'll broadcast it. We'll do a reaction video on what you think about lubricants that are overseas. How about that? We'll do that. I'll do that. It may have to go into a certain queue, understandably. It may not be like an immediate turnaround thing. Thanks, Zach. Appreciate that. Happy Saturday to you. Appreciate the super chat. Oh, I need to turn this fan back on. Got so much going on with the computer. Seafoam Deep Creep. I have Deep Creep. I do have a can of Deep Creep. That was gonna be one of them. Uh, yeah, there's a handful now. I've got what two extra Super Slick. The high tech. It does say lock, so we could try it with that. There's a handful that people posted on all the lube off videos saying you didn't try this, you didn't try that. 226. I actually carry 226 in my bag because it's easy to grab from the Home Depot electrical section. So I do like this 226 stuff right here. CRC. This is great because it's a small can, and you're like, Jason, Houdini is a small can too. Houdini is a small can, but Kim and I had a discussion about that. I don't think I want to sell the small cans. You buy a big can from us, or you don't buy nothing. Nothing. Okay, hold up. Let's get this out of the way. Pull out this mobile comment section. We gotta figure out what to do with this. This is not right now. We're not working on that at this exact second. We have, let's set that right there. Oh, my little thing's flooping around. I don't know if that's making it harder to hear. Let me fix that. You're not even fully in your parking space, bro. I had to come back over here to get the mobile comments anyway. Oh. Stick the rest subject in the freezer and see how it works out. We did that during one of them, one or two. It was one of them. I left them in the freezer for a minute. I can't remember whether it was one or two. And yeah, the 99, you get different. That's the big thing about lubricants. What we experience here in Mississippi is going to be wildly different than the needs of Arizona versus the northwest section versus the northeast. Different climates definitely require a different based lubricant. Some of them work better than others. Graphite, from all intents and purposes, works perfectly fine in drier climates. And on all my graphite videos, in fact, I just had one of those "you're an idiot" thing comments the other day that was like, blah, 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 you're wrong. It's perfectly fine for a lubricant. And I'm just like, listen, I speak in any lubricant video, I'm speaking from a hot, humid climate that gets cold twice a year for the freezing temperatures and is super humid almost all the time and just muggy. The mugginess in the air coagulates graphite, no matter what people think. If you're in Arizona, if you've never left Arizona, then yeah, you're used to Arizona temperatures and you wouldn't understand that. But let me tell you, graphite certainly clumps up after a summer of Mississippi weather. It's just so humid. You wouldn't know unless you were here. But going back to the Houdini website, I'm mostly thrilled because I used to order it from Banner. I used to order it from a key supply place up on the East Coast. And then I ordered a couple of times from CLK, and the whole time thinking they're in Pearl River Valley, Louisiana, which is right a minute down the road from us. A little bit longer than a minute, but you know what I mean. And I felt it was ridiculous for this shit to go all the way across the U.S. for it to come all the way across. However, in the past, I had tried to set up an account, but I had to buy an inordinate amount and pay ship. Like I didn't have to buy an inordinate. I had to buy an amount, but I had to pay shipping on top of it, and shipping was expensive. And it was cheaper to buy from the distributors. Well, then they changed their website, and I noticed it one day. I was like, oh, look, they got. By the way, our lube off video was on their old website. So the Houdini people know of me uh, very well. And when they changed their website, unfortunately, it was lost, but they added a lot more cool information, and they had $50 minimum free shipping. So a case of lubricant goes over that. So when I order a case of lubricant, it's just like, boom, and it's here a day later because they're right there, right down the road. So that's why I'm really into this company. They're local. I mean, in a local sense. But I got plenty of graphite. We have plenty of graphite up there. There's only like a pound and a half left, so I'm probably going to have to order another couple of pounds for some events that are going on this year. Yeah, lab factory grease. That wasn't one of them. That's an option. It's very specific. You know, when I put out videos, we have a very specific limited. There's a thing sitting across the street over there. You can't see it. Uh, what was I saying? I was taking a sip of my Mississippi cold drip while I'm trying to figure out what I'm saying. Wait till that car moves. We gotta figure out what that is. It's a, it's a sock. Can I stretch this thing out anymore? Yeah. What is that? What is that? How big can we go? Okay, this is interesting. I'm watching out for dogs like that. What is that right there? It's a lube fetish fun. Graphite isn't a lube. Amen, Justin T. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, lubricant videos are expensive. Very expensive are lubricant videos, but I appreciate the super chat. Faux show. Let's get this screen back to normal size. How do we do that? Transform. Boom. There we go. All right, let's go back up front. Finish what we were doing. Appreciate those super chats. The music isn't playing on your end. Uh, mm, but you can hear it, right? I mean, maybe not. Okay, so if we go to this, okay, alerts. These are all those little quirks that happens when we change the setup. YouTube, there it is. Super chat. Super chat alert. Yes, we're going to check that. Okay. That would not be random. We don't need random. Oh, look at all these new people. Holy moly, there's a bunch of new people that we can do. Where are our old people? Kimberly. We're going to use Kimberly. your, your selected video option, Kimberly, is limited to 500 characters. Well, Kimberly doesn't like to talk very much. That's okay. But I don't necessarily, so fuck down stain, to know if this is the answer to that problem. That would be one I have to, I got to get a thing of things that I got to investigate here. Why is jbot 2 so confused? What was that one we just did? Why isn't the super chat music playing? I think that's got to be in OBS. Why is Jason such a idiot? Let's go up here and work. I don't know how that started writing. Got super chat. Let's go. They're not super chat. I got the chat. Super chat. Where can we put super chat? We'll put it right here. We have 3. Wiser knobs that have to get in here. Okay, this actually goes underneath there. We're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to go back over here and see. We need a pair of scissors, though. You ready to screw? Yeah, Jason, we're ready to screw. Oh, manual, hold up. Okay. We're ready to screw with you. Going back a little bit on the comments over here. In case anyone's interested, a small can of 3-in-1 dry lock lube, which was in our lube off, is the exact same as WD-40 Specialist dry lube. Alright, interesting. Lockshot. Lockshot is one of the greasiest lubes for sure. I do like it. It's great for automotive and for squirting in. I need to get a new can actually. It's good for squirting in things. All right, what we're doing right now is doing this. First off, oh, pair of scissors. We got to get a pair of scissors. we have us brand new spanking open sign. Beautiful. Crunchy. Ooh. Let's go, we'll go switch it out. We're open right now. I'm going to go ahead and flip it to our open time in the morning. I'm going to try to be a little bit more careful. And in fact, there's got to be an addendum to this, because if it's snowing or icy, I will not be coming in. Along with the rest of the normal population of Jackson area. We had gotten a little old there. So, yay, Jason. Now, here's the hoarding question. Do I hold on to this? Do I need to keep hold to this just in case? No. Yep, that was me breaking that bitch. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you not hear that? Busted. All right, screws next. I promised y'all we'd be screwing today, and that's what we're going to do. Dang it, Wes picked up this guy. He had mentioned we might start thinking about selling them through the store with a patch all ready to go. And I have not had a chance to. This will be in a video soon. But what I'm going to do is see if a mini will fit in here. And then I'll probably make some modifications to them. Hopefully it'll be a store item one day. So in the meantime, I'm just going to shove this in this bag right here, because honestly, things like that are better for videos, kind of in these Saturday morning live things. It's best for me to just tease it to y'all so that y'all are anticipating it instead of actually doing the videos. Because what we do on Saturdays around here is organize. If I don't use it for my mobile rekeying kit, I'm going to use it for my opening kit, which has kind of gotten to be sort of a hot mess here. M1. That was from Joseph, I believe. Anthony sent me that M5. I could actually put my two best ones in here, because I've got them in here right now. So that might be a good place to do that. The whole purpose of me getting all this out of my van today was because I need to try to vacuum it this weekend, and if it gets really cold soon, I'm not going to have a chance to do that. I don't know if it's going to be super cold tomorrow or not, but this is supposed to be in here, so that's where it's going. Here's my current automotive collection if I want to show it off. Not a big deal. I don't really even use them that much, but I have them because, by damn it, Lishy Cowboy deserves things that he wants, and while he didn't really want them, Lishy Cowboy needs tools, right? I'm anticipating a spring release while we're talking about secrets and shit. This is kind of a whiteboard topic. I'm not looking at YouTube comments right now, but you can expect, hopefully if all things go well, maybe early summer or late spring, see that's kind of a problem that I'm having with that right now. So that's one thing I gotta fix. Another thing I want to do is go ahead and drop these in here while we're here. Boop. I got a new one of these. Hey, hey, hey. Kim's not here, so she doesn't get that. And here's our screws section. Just a few. I didn't even go look at the kit. I just was kind of going on memory of what I thought that I didn't have in stock. So let's get rid of that. 1 3/8 went in here. I took these out for a project. These are those Harbor Freight. I don't know if y'all saw that giggly short that I did, but they gave me a couple of these Warrior things. The only thing about these guys is you just have to be, they're very dangerous. These are like one of the most dangerous bits to deal with. Just because when you're chucking them down, that's extremely close to where you're holding it. So, can you see what I'm doing over here? I guess you can. Hold on. I guess I need to get the mobile comments done. Put you there. Let's put you here. And I picked up a cheapy DeWalt tap, which I didn't want to, but I was kind of worried at the time when I was there. I was like, oh, I think I may need to get this just in case. I may take it back because I'm going to order these. Peter Fox had sent me these at one time, Hertel brand, and these are really nice. So I bought that as a just in case, but I'm going to order some of these next week in various sizes and get my taps a little bit straight. Looks like that guy needs some super slick stuff, doesn't it? My Y11 one that Justin T sent me, it has sitting on my front counter. I hadn't needed that in the wild. It probably would do better in my kit somewhere than where it is on the front counter. It was like the other day I had to do a diamond base desk lock, and I had the broken key, but for some reason the first couple of keys I made with my clipper, they just didn't work right, and I was like, you know, it really irritates me that I literally have 500 diamond base locks all sitting here in the shop, and I'm on the road and I don't have access to them. That was pissing me off. It pissed me off. All right, we have some issues here. Hold on. Yep. Put this here. Put this here. That's a little tight for that. That's going to make that hard to actually use. So let's pull him out. Let's put this there, maybe. There. Well, you still won't scoot in, huh? How about you inside of that? There we go. There we go. And then you can just kind of pop like, oh, look, there's a set screw that's not supposed to be in there. I've got a little bag going. I'm going to go put this over here. I would never find that if I needed it. I'm sure I've got more, but all right, what else were we doing? This was another thing. This is a Lowe's purchase. I was like, you know, in my bag, where's my bag? Where's my other bag? All right, these are the ones I just have in my bag that are being currently used. Bulldozer, Linux. I have another one somewhere that uses the mandrel. So these I just bought for backup, and then I also have a drill hog version that is not in here. It's still in my truck. I think I'm okay on. I need to go find what I need to find the one if I have a Linux thing instead of the Milwaukee thing. And this one is the uh, drill hog, which was really good for wood doors and was okay when it was new for metal doors, but not nearly as good as the Linux or the Bulldozer. Sorry, drill hog, but I drill a lot of doors, and that's just my feelings on it. So I'm gonna go throw these back in the truck. That's a task for another day, but while I had this part out, I figured I'd figure that out. What else needed to go in here? We have two flatty things from somewhere in the truck, and this 3/8. This 3/8 definitely needs to go here, so we're going to go ahead and open it up. We're going to drop that right there. What else did I have? We got kit over here. Justin T sent me one, amongst other things, sent me that. I'm trying to work myself up into finding a good spot for it. All right, what else do we have? Some parts that need to go in parts bins. This padlock has long been riding around with me. It's supposed to go on somebody's vehicle. I've got a simplex thing out because I gotta fix I went by right before the holidays and lubricated it, and it's working okay, but I've got I've got a combo chamber that I gotta switch out. And these are all just like window locks and little accessory locks. So my goal today was diamond base. Where's that list? Let me grab my list, y'all. My brain doesn't function well sometimes, so I gotta grab my list. Why is Jason such an idiot? Why is it? Why is it? No, that's not that list. Hold on. That's a Saturday morning live list. We need diamond base locks. See, I have a full kit of locks here in one of those tote things that have them in there, but I so rarely use them. What I need to do is put diamond base lock in the kit that I make keys. So I'm always keep my small wafer keys with me with my Lishy clipper. And I had a couple of cam locks in there, but I need to add those and and then a couple of cam and different lengths. So that, and in that same kit, I've got like all my pre-cut keys, stuff like that. But what else was there that I was needing? Just got 3-inch screws. Good there. Gloves. I'm looking for a new pair of gloves. Just inches. Oh, the mandrel. Check for a Linux mandrel or return. Yep. Thanks again, Gumby, for this guy. That can go in there with the razor blades. I need razor blades that are flat. I just looked for those at Home Depot yesterday. I couldn't find them. I've got a box of them somewhere around here, but we need, what do you call those? Single edge razor rectangle. Oh, not the pointy kind, the rectangular kind. I know I've got several. I can't find them at the moment. All right, let's move this. So we have some strike plates and stuff down there too. Not that big of a deal. Yep, it is. Actually, let's pull these out. Pull these out when we see them. There's a drill bit that could probably be plooped down in there. There's a tension wrench that could probably be thrown in with this. The rest of the strike plates and cylinders all have a spot in the van, just haven't gotten around to doing it. But these particular ones need to go in here. So let's do that right now. No, that camera's a little off. Can't see what I'm doing. Let's open her up a little bit. So where did I keep these? Did I keep these in my other kit? I don't know. I'm just going to put them in here for right now. Good, somewhat safe place for them. And this actually should probably just go... yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, we don't need this. Don't need this. And can close this for right now. You know, I've had some extensive experience with their regular Holdozer bits versus their carbide tip. Milwaukee sent me a whole bunch of carbide tip. I like the other ones. Not fond of the carbide tip, y'all. It's just a little too aggressive. In our world, those little bitty bits need to come up here, don't they? In our world, they don't need to be as an aggressive bit for most of our stuff. All right, screwing time, as promised. What time is it, y'all? 12:26. Gonna look at the comments real quick. Where are we in comments? One-inch hole saw or 1-inch auger bit? The drill hog spades, yes, I've been using the drill hog spades. They're pretty dang good. I'm enjoying those. In fact, that's one of my whiteboard plans is a drill hog video. We've got the massive Justin T unboxing video. We're gonna have a look at some of the vessel drivers and WEHA stuff that he sent. And in addition to that, we have a drill hog video coming up as well. As soon as I get the other order in, that's what I'm waiting on. Is I've got an order in of a few other things that I've got in my shopping list, and as soon as I pull the trigger and get them in, we will have a video on that. So I keep certain screws in certain bags. This is my short screw, as you can tell, my stainless short bags. Every few years, you have to replace these bags. They start getting kind of dry rotted and crinkly, but you know, this one's lasted like 5 years. It's doing all right. In the bottom of it, I have stuff that really doesn't fit here. And these little kits are kind of problematic in that the little tiny ones like to float around. Not the greatest solution, but it was a solution at the time because they fit in here. You know, if I spent the time to glue each one of those down, it'd be a different story, but I have not. Mainly what we have today is flathead and round head. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and put this there right now. All right, what we got? We got, can you see? Where's the mobile comments? Yeah, you can see. Let's see what we got here. I love refilling my screws. I don't love buying them. Some of them I do buy in the bigger boxes, in case you're wondering. But sometimes you don't need but a few of each one, and it's not cheaper to do it because it makes them more expensive. But you charge for these. I charge basically $5 a screw. 1024. I knew I was out of 1024s. 1024 by half. pan head or round head. So we had 3 left there. Y'all want to get a little zoom in? Let's zoom in a little bit so we can see what we're doing better. Well, shit, I didn't even cut that in the right spot. Boop. Yep, needed those. I only had 3. If I needed 5, I would have been in trouble. Well, not in trouble. I could have cut one shorter, but the stainless screws are just a little bit harder to cut with the Klein driver than the regular screws, obviously, because they're stainless steel screws. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit and see what we got here. What are we doing here, Jason? Can't see very well from so far away. All right, 8.32 by 1 inch round. I don't even have an 8.30. Oh no, 8 flathead. 8.32 by 3/4. 10.24. There's no sticker here, so 3/4 flathead. How did this get in there? Why is there a square key in here? Weird. Don't have 8.32 by inch flat, do I? 10.24 by half. Yep. Again, get stocked up on those. 10.24 by 1 inch. Round head. 10.24 by 3/4 inch by flathead. So it looks like I stopped at 3/4 inch on my short ones. So maybe in my long ones I have these. You know, the one thing you don't ever have to buy, if you do, there's 1 inch too. 6.32 by 3/4 inch. 6.32 by 3/8 of an inch. Oh, I don't have a 3/8 of an inch. I guess we could just dump them in the 1/2 inch and figure it out, right? No, there's 6.32 by 1/2 inch there. Let's just drop them here for right now. 6.32 by 1/2 inch. Let's go there. And I didn't really necessarily need them, but I did need the flathead version. I was off. That's the mistake you make. Is I need 6.32, 1/2, and 3/4. Let me write that down. Where's my list? List. Single edge razor blade rectangles. Let's get my pen out. We need 6.32 flat by 1/2 and 3/4. 8.32 by 1/2. That's a F. That's a round. 1/2 by 1/2. Good. 10.24 flat. So 10.24 flat by 1/2, and there would probably was, I don't know if there was a 1 inch here or not, because nothing goes up to 1 inch except this one. But I was going to say, you never have to buy 10.32 by 3/4 flat. The reason why I don't have many of those is because you have storefront cylinder screws. Which if you put in enough storefront cylinders, you have a large variety of 1032. However, the difference is the head is a little bit smaller. So that may affect things in a negative way. But with our Klein that I did in a video a long time ago where you can snip it off, thread it to length, and these aren't stainless, true. I do have stainless and I do have other. So I feel like just to be a completionist with this, let's go 1032 flat by 3/4. Worst case scenario is to keep me from having to cut it, right? Shut up. I'm trying to do a video here. Why is the fuzz here? The fuzz is here, y'all. Hold on. Let's see what the fuzz is doing here. Oh no. That'll also let me take a sip of my oh no. You can't see the fuzz. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh no, the fuzz is here. Let me get this on the ground. I didn't do it, officer. You can't prove a thing. I've got, how many people have I got as eyewitnesses that have not left the shop nor done anything illegal at least in the last hour? Hey.
What's going on?
How are you? SE lock and key. How many? Not on Saturdays, no, sir. We're only open in store.
Okay, got it.
Thank you. Do you want to do plain brass or any of the colors up here? 2 of them, you said? This for you?
Yes, sir.
I got you. Have a good one. Be safe.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot to fix the shop camera. Where are we? Let's go get finished with it. We gotta get bench? No. Bench? No. Work. I renamed the camera. No, not. Why is that coming up on that one? Shouldn't be coming up on that one. Oh wait, yeah, I reversed it, didn't I? Yeah. Where were we? The list. Where'd my list go? Last thing on the list was 1032 flat, 3/4, and 1. We could use some 1032 by half. 1032, 1032 round by half. But yeah, 1032 flathead are in no short supply. I guess these are just going to have to go in the bottom of the bag for right now. Can't wait to add my funny pair of flat. That's supposed to be in my other bag. I'm not happy. I've started becoming less happy with this bag. Because it needs just a little bit more room. That's why I was thinking about. That's why I was thinking about subbing this guy in its place because it would have room for the lubricant on the sides, but then I would be losing my mobile kit, which my mobile kit I'm hoping will fit in here. This is the Lab Mini with the Klein Tool zipper bag that it fits in pretty damn perfectly. So I would want to leave it in that because this also makes a good place to dump pins after you rekeyed them. Oh look, there's a Lishy. So I'd want to keep it in here for sure. It would be really nice if it was this much shorter, but it's not. However, this thing has this and this. That's definitely not wide enough. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all seeing this on the camera? Okay, hold up. We're gonna. Man, I feel. Come on, lab. Lab. Come on. I'm trying it in this pocket. I know that it's not gonna hold up. It's gonna tear after a while, more than likely. Hold up now. Do we need to zoom out? Guys, that's a secure fit. It's so tight that it's holding it in. Let's see, take it out. Put it back in. As long as we're going that way. Yep, as long as you're going that way, if you're pushing in. If you went this way, there's a chance that it would push it open. What do y'all think about this for a Lock Force branded case? We could do that. What else do we need? If we had our... Technically, you could still fold this up to add as padding if you really wanted to. I personally use... where the freak did it go? And this would make a good place to put it, but I use a thing. Where did I put it? Did I put it in here? Okay, there's my kit, so that's got to go in there. Just some various extra tools which will fit in there. There it is. Okay, so fold this up one more time. This will come off. I started to tear it off, but then I was like, this is gonna be funny as hell for at least a minute. So if we put that in there and we put that in there, and then we had this Maxpedition mini kit that I keep my mobile rekeying stuff, not very much, just a few picks and, things. If I kept this, which half of them's on the outside right now, we could maybe put it in this or the other one. Not overly thrilled with the super thin. I mean, these are on the lesser side. I'd like to see a maybe a super version of this. So that's not going to fit there, but you could, you know, like leave it open. Are there pockets in? No, there's no pockets in there. All right, what about this one? It's only a little bit taller, so I don't think it's going to fit either.
Here is your reminder. Blow out the candle.
Blow out the candle. Oh, look at that, it fits. Shut up, Alexa. Alexa, I know. It's probably out. Okay, so that fit. No. Here you could keep maybe. The only problem is, as I see, there's nowhere to put lubricant. That snap. Hold up. Another possibility. I wouldn't want this right up against my back, though. If I was toting it up it. Holy shit. Holy shit. Super. Oh, look at that. That, yet another option. And then you could maybe put lubricant in here, a small can, even a big can, put more tools right there, some pliers, some keys, more various things right there. And then we could just like, hold on, let me zip it up. All right, let's get a runway strut. Do we need a runway strut? I think we really need a runway strut. Thumbs up on the video if you want a runway strut. Huh. Only thing about this one is it has so many more pockets. Like here, I got a screwdriver. The other thing that Justin sent me here, I've got a spare, for some reason, cylinder. Here, I've got some key rings. Here, I've got a book with some bits in it. 2 cans of lube if I want a double barrel. And that's pretty much it. So I was thinking if I do that to that, then I can transfer this to this. Because this does hold when I'm going on jobs where I need to both rekey and
Jace,
hey,
I thought you could go out the door.
no,
All right, have a good one now.
thank you. Have a good one. When I go, you can't even see what I'm doing. When I go on jobs, this fits perfectly right there. So basing what's in here off of what's in there and the extra pockets, I might transition that to that because it does have a little bit more room. I don't know. That's one, I think this might be a 2020 change or 2024 change for me. Lastly, that's it right now. Yep. I got to fill up my screw container with these, which I didn't bring in. Hager crap over here that needs to be dealt with. We're going to go ahead and turn the camera around and start to wrap up today. I think we're about to start to wrap up. Are we about to start to wrap it up? I know it's getting long in the day, and we set that thing for what, an hour or 12:30 or something. So that means we're on up there. We're getting on up there, y'all. Take some of my. Didn't ever get around to messing with the peg hooks. So that may be what Jason's doing later. $12.50. It's almost like I have this, aside from Alexa telling us that, it's almost like I have this, I kind of know when we're getting close. It's like I've been doing it a couple of times. I'm going to quickly skim through the comments real quick, so give me just a minute. Don't do it, lady. Here, you can watch everything. Gotta run. I got a gift coming my way Monday. Thank you, Briarberry. Sorry I missed that. Ballastol, but you think it was making you sick. Don't see that a lot around here. I could have signed the old open. That open sign was, it was in a few videos, wasn't it? Here comes the blowy guy. I was kind of wondering about the Duranotic thing with the with some of those lubricants. That'll have to be in the future lubricant video. There's I still have questions. I still have longevity questions, and I have questions about how it adversely may affect, like the dribble off, if how it may adversely affect the metal of certain things. You know, you just never know. This diamond base one was on a cabinet, and it was 5.5. He just blew that son of a bitch right when he was trying to walk. This one was 5.5242. So the 2 on it was definitely a point. Get the Diablo or the Whole Desert. Thank you for thinking about it long enough for you to decide to back out, lady. You went to Diablo and never cared to buy anything else. But I'm not fond of those 1-inch carbides. I mean, I was fond of the fact that they sent me a bunch of them for free, but I wasn't fond of actually using them. They do it, but they're a lot rougher. It's like, at least with the finer tooth, regular non-carbide, you don't have that initial skipping. There's really no easy way to avoid a rough tooth blade skipping on thin metal. It's just fact of the matter. So if they would make carbide tooth, but they would make them with the same tooth pattern, maybe. I don't know. I was going back on the comments. Let me scan through them real quick. Let me read faster. Have you ever brought fasteners from McMaster car? They do. They almost have too many things. Peter Fox sent me some stuff from McMaster, some of those taps and stuff. I personally have never ordered anything from McMaster, but I know that they sell pretty much anything you want. But there's just so much there. It's an excellent reference. I mean, talk about a reference website from hell and back. They're it. They have a friend that lives in Japan. He had him send you some vessels. Rune, you would be so happy with me. You remember we were talking about that? I don't have the pictures to post up here, but you remember we were talking about that storefront lever handle? Yeah. I ended up using metric. The whole time I was thinking Rune would be so happy because it fit. It really fit the best. I did have to take. I was almost able to pull it off with having the mortise lock in it because all I had to do is slightly enlarge the holes. And I'd gone to the hardware store because I don't have a metric kick. That's one thing I need to get from like Harbor Freight or some other cheap. Everybody's going to say, don't buy Harbor Freight screws, but literally, I just want the cheapest metric assortment that I can find for situations like this because in 2 or 3 years, if for some reason somebody just unscrews that metric when I get there, or anybody else, they're not going to think that it's a metric thing. The only thing about the Harbor Freight, I use it. I've got pictures and all that. One day, maybe I'll have a clip together short or a post or something. But I don't think I'm squeezing the handles together far enough. I think I'm supposed to squeeze them, open them up, tighten it down a little bit more, and then squeeze them again. So I'm pretty sure they may not be as super tight. They were tight because I cranked down on it. But they were still a little bit too long. So I had to take it out. And when I crimped it down with a 5mm squeezy rivet nut thing, it was super close to the edge of the mortise. It had just enough room. So maybe if I would have maybe tried squeezing it, I don't want to snap it though. So yeah, but you would have been happy. I used metric. Damn it. You have one of those. Do you have the right one? Do you have the Japanese one though, Jay? Did you get the Jap? There's 3 different ones. Did you get the blue one or the other one or this one? Because there are 3 different ones, and that was going to be in my video. Should have waited for me to tell you which one to get. Because this one it has plenty enough torque for what you should really be using it for. So yes, it ran across my feed. I was searching for something, and there's a dude that reviewed all of them. I didn't watch his videos because I don't do that during videos or in preparation for my videos. I don't want to skew my own feelings on things. But he did have a graphic on his, which I did steal, which I probably will put in mine because it's all in Japanese, and it shows that there's different models of those electric thumbs. And Ken Nixon sent me another brand, so we're gonna have to put Ken Nixon's up to head to it. 1032 has a big enough head for pull-through regular rim set. Yep, I think they do for the holes in the plates. I'm pretty sure they do. Makes a decent low voltage tester these days. I'm kind of on the lookout for a new, that's kind of one of those things I'm thinking about getting is a new multimeter. I don't necessarily need it because mine still works fine, but I kind of feel like I want to start shopping into that. Everybody says the Klein ones are fine. If you don't want to spend the money on a fluke, I don't use mine enough to get a fluke because I'm not an electrician. So everybody says the Kleins are the best next step down. So that's what I'm gonna be buying. Couldn't remember the names. I'm having mad dogs. Any button heads? I have socket head. I had Allen head, which is no head. And no, I don't see a whole lot of button heads. So I don't have its own little container. Those containers can get expensive. And if you go buy an already pre-made one, the problem with that is you may get a bunch of them that you're never going to use. So you'll have not the right amounts. That's why I like making my own custom screw. I like custom screwing. Right, it's this time of day. Oh, look at the rapid chat. Speed read it. Speed read it. Thank you for the heads up, Ken. Don't start with me on telling me what time it is. I'm just kidding. Don't start. I will not be contained. I will not be silenced. If I want to go for 4 hours, I'll go for 4 hours, but I don't want to go for 4 hours, so I'm not going to go for 4 hours. That's way pushing it. Unless Daniel, Wes, and James are there. All right, so next week, what do we have? Candle. Candle went out. Let's just verify it. Verify it to the world. Candle is out. It didn't even really. Coffee. It didn't even really melt the coffee. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? 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 Lock force disassemble. Got a new remote. I got a new remote. Did I put resin on top of what? Hey, did you win anything from Plinko? Yes, but damn it, it may take a minute for me to get it all boxed out. You're on a list, okay? You are on a list, and don't you forget it. If I could remember where I put the list. Nope, here it is. Yes, you and Outlaw and somebody else won. Okay, I don't know what happened. You're on a list. Just chill and wait a minute. It'll get there. As long as you've signed up, and I think you're signed up. So it'll get there. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow, but soon. For the rest of your life. Oh, he got the, damn it, I want to go switch. He got that thing in the road, the sock. He just picked it up. Thanks, blowy guy. Appreciate it. Salute your dedication to keeping our area clean. Yeah, that's it. Ian, you got your stickers yesterday. Damn, mail service is awesome. So awesome that we sent them out way ahead of time. Sorry about that. We tried. We try every year. But like I said, the mail service sent out Zach's card to us on looks like December 16th is when it was stamped. He may have done it a day earlier, and we got it yesterday, which was like the 10th, and that's right up the road a bit. I mean, a bit, but come on now. Jeez. Pete, you still haven't gotten yours yet? The Hope everybody has a great weekend and eventually gets all your crap. Don't forget, here in a couple of weeks, no, like 10 days. Here in a few days, we're going to have a new drop. I'll probably do a video just to notify you that there are a few extra items in the shop. And yeah, have a great weekend. Try to say we're going to be cold next weekend, so I'm going to be bundled up like that kid from Christmas Story, walking around hats. And just remember, if you wear a hat, it contains a lot more of your body heat. It's much better long term and short term. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Was I forgetting to tell y'all something? Hold on. I always feel like I'm forgetting to tell y'all something. That I was like, I need to tell them something.